So my education background is I've done my commercial arts, and then I did a short course, cartooning course, which was supposed to be by Mario Miranda, and Mr. Ram Mohan came there for one of the sessions, and he showed us. Of course, at that time, the film Ramayana was under production, so he showed us some clips of that film. And because he was trying to promote his film as well at that time, and he showed us celluloid sheets of this ad film that he had made called Bubble Gummers, which was very famous at that time. And I got very fascinated with this whole thing of creating a series of drawings. Of course, I spoke to a few friends of mine and told them that I'm keen to learn. One of my friends knew Kirit, and so he brought me here. And Kirit had just finished his course at the Sheridan College of Canada. So I trained under him. I learned animation under him. And and that's how I got into the whole thing, I actually help out in, we have a lot of, scripts that come in. So we kind of, do the treatments, working on the treatment note. I've co-written a few scripts with Kirit, help in directing the films that come in, the ad films that come in. So I try and chip in. I actually, being in a studio like this, you end up doing everything. See, I'm not a technical person. I'm not very savvy with the technical. Of course, I can manage a few things here and there. I understand a few softwares, but I'm not very well versed with softwares myself. I'm more inclined towards the art form of animation and more creative. My son is now grown up. Initially, it was difficult when he was younger, when I had to really kind of balance things out. So, Toon Club was I started at that point when I felt I wasn't able to contribute enough in the company. So I said, okay, let me do something on the side where I get my own satisfaction. I work at flexible hours, plus I have enough time with my child while he was growing up. So that's how it started off. But now, of course, my son is independent. He'd rather not have me around. He's, at that age when he's in his teens where he doesn't want his mama. I think now it's a lot easier than what it was. Now I get inspired by a lot of people who are doing fantastic, like at every stage, different people have inspired me. At this stage, I get inspired by people who are doing fantastic work internationally with kids. And those are the people I'm following, and I keep looking at the work and I'm amazed at the kind of films made by children. It's just so fascinating that children are doing such incredible work internationally, and we are like, obviously I'm trying to be at least at par with what is happening around the world with kids. Okay, the content I don't think this will actually, because I don't watch too much television myself, but the only because my niece watches a lot of Chota Bheem. That's the only one I'm aware of. And to be very honest, the storytelling is very weak there. It's nice, children are hooked to it, but I think there should be more value. If children grow up on this, you don't know what. Obviously, they're growing up, and then their aesthetics, their storytelling, and all that, it'll be impacted over the years. So I think it's always good to offer the best quality to the kids in these growing years, because this is what this is our future. The kids are our future. If you're not giving them the right product, then we're actually impacting their future, and we shouldn't. I think it's really not fair to them. So we need better quality and at least better stories for our children. Globally, we are far behind. We're lagging behind. We really need to catch up to it. But yes, we have some extremely talented guys in our country. unfortunately animation become more of a commodity that these days. It's not really given its due value, and I wish there were more animation films made for children, good films for children. There are a lot of animation films made, but not the good films with good stories. I think stories are very, very important. It's actually the most important thing in as far as animation films is concerned. So, and that's what we need to give this generation of kids, which is lacking right now in our country. It's a very sad state of affairs. So, hoping for a better future and better films coming out for children.